Good afternoon. It's Thursday, the 27th of May, back in the reading nook on what is a bright and sunny afternoon with a nice hot cup of tea. And a parcel to get into. So I'm going to give this a bit of a rattle, and if you can hear that, sounds like there's plenty of components in there, and it won't surprise you to learn that there's a board game in here. So let's get to it. Let's slice this open. Side done. What we've got in here is, if I can just show you, hey, Battle of Britain by the late designer Richard Borg, who has done innumerable war games over the years. I wanted to try this. It came up on special offer, okay, in the sale. So here we go. Battle of Britain. Battle of Britain simulates the epic battles of 1940, July-October, between the planes of Hermann Goering's Luftwaffe and Great Britain. Players will either command the German Luftwaffe or the British RAF. As the Luftwaffe commander, a player must carefully plan, organise and coordinate flights and send the German Luftwaffe on dangerous missions over Great Britain. The British commander, a player must decide when, where and when to hazard his meagre fighter resources to stop the seemingly limitless German bombers and save Britain from the possibility of invasion. So this is a 2 to 4 player game, okay, age 12 plus, playable in 90 to 180 minutes, so it's a fairly long game. So here's the back. Again, this is from PSC Games, and let's see what we've got inside. Now, I'm not much of a wargamer. I like the idea of war games. I sort of enjoy playing them, but I'm not particularly skilled. But I like reading about military subjects, and including the Battle of Britain. And I've always been fascinated by planes and that sort of thing. So, basically, it's this game. Well, I will definitely review. I don't know how long it will remain in my collection. I might actually, but I will definitely get to it. It's a fantastic piece of cover artwork. You've got basically a Spitfire in battle. You've got Messerschmitt 109s in the background. Basically with what I think are flights of Heinkel HE 111, 110 fighters there, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong. It's been, so I guess game rules. It's quite a lengthy rule book, but if you have a look, the thing is that it is big, bright, easy to read text. It's taken the time to do that, and you have explanations of what they are, everything in there, so on. And the steps are clearly laid out. So easy to read there. And next we go on to, we've got sheets of counters. Okay. You've got some tracking sheets. So this is the German targeting and British production sheet. This could have been done a little bit sturdier card. I would thought. Same again for basically the tracking sheets for the different air groups. So Luftflotte 2 and 12 group, Luftflotte 2 for the Luftwaffe and 12 group for the RAF. So let's show you those. Then we have the board itself, quite large. This folds out, and you have. See whether you can get all of this on camera. I don't think you will. You get an idea of what it is. There we go. This is a large map of UK, northern France, and basically split into the different areas where the RAF are operating. So let's just put that back down, because basically dice results. Where you've got the RFA roundel and the German cross there on the dice. Little stands for the aircraft, because you've each got the little plastic aircraft which you can literally just move across the board. I mean, pretty much like similar to you. Essentially, you have like you've seen all the World War II films, of the women in the control rooms, basically shoving the various markers around the map, sort of thing. And you've got a mixture of. Let's just check what we've got in the little bag. So essentially, there we go. And that's a little Hawker Hurricane. Don't know whether we've got any other options in there. These appear to be all Hurricanes that I can see. And that's fine, because essentially the Hurricane made up the majority of the RAF's forces in the Battle of Britain. Not downplaying the role played by the Spitfire, but it was basically the Hurricanes that formed the backbone. And then the Luftwaffe, the Germans, just get the bag open. My fingers are a little just trying to get the ziploc bag open. So we have there's the Junkers J-88 bomber. Okay. Several of those. And basically see whether they're all. Oh, we've got a Heinkel as well. So there's a bit of variety there as well. Basically the twin engine bombers that the Germans used, and you've got ME-109s, the escorts, representing the various planes. So put those back. So yeah, what that adds, this adds a nice tactile feel to the game. Instead of just like you're just moving a counter around, you're actually moving a plane, and it's getting closer to its target and so on. And then we have a set of two sets of cards, one for the Luftwaffe, one for the RAF. It's actually if I look, there's quite a lot of cards in there. So that adds a lot of variety to the game. Card quality doesn't look particularly strong there, and obviously you're going to need to get some plastic ziploc bags to store those in the box. So yeah. Oh, hold on. I think I'm incorrect. I think here we go. We also have, I believe. There we go. Yep, there's a Spitfire for the RAF, because you can tell the difference between basically the wings against the more against. There we go. So there's the Hurricane. You can tell by the wings, they're kind of conventional, and you've got the elliptical kind of design of the Spitfire, which gave it its superior advantage in performance. There's been a couple of good books on the Spitfire of late, talking about its history and how it came to be designed by R.J. Mitchell. So, this is the basically Richard Borg's Battle of Britain game. It's a 2 to 4 player game in which basically players conduct the defence of the UK during the Battle of Britain. Pivotal moment in our history when it's possibility, essentially when that the Germans could have successfully set up the invasion of the UK. So yeah, I will get into this and review this at some point in the future. It'll be a little bit different. I mean, one of the things is essentially, as though I'm not a big player of war games, writing about them and reviewing them is a challenge, and it's a writing challenge. It's a thinking challenge because I have to talk about something that I don't normally talk about. So I look forward to getting down to the keyboard and doing that and giving this a try. So that's Battle of Britain, designed by Richard Borg from PSC Games. You'll probably find a copy of that fairly easily because it only came out a few years ago. Basically, the PSC is the Plastic Soldier Company. So, if you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook, please do click the like button down below. And if you have any feedback or comments, I do take the time to read those and respond as I can. I would just like to confirm this is a nice hot cup of tea. It does have tea in it. And if you want to be alerted to further unboxings in the Nook, please do subscribe. Okay, I do appreciate that, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos. So thanks again for watching, and I'll be back again soon with another unboxing in the Nook. Bye for now.